Hello everyone, welcome back to another Meals of the Week video. So for the first meal I've got to show you was like this ragu pasta bake that I made, and it had like the rigatoni, I can't pronounce it, pasta in it, and did it with some chopped tomatoes and some onions, and then just served it with a cheese on top. So it was just like my normal spaghetti bolognese but made with different kind of pasta instead. But yeah, I think it was just me and Darren that night. So yeah, that's what we had for dinner that night. Then the next night I just fancied a pasta salad. So I just did a lettuce ham salad with some salad cream on the top and served it with some strawberries and some grapes and some camembert and scotch egg, and there's coleslaw as well. It was just like a picky kind of plate dinner because yeah, that was all I just grabbed everything I could find in the fridge at the time. But yeah, that's what we had for dinner that night. So for tonight's dinner, I'm making it was a chicken katsu dinner. This was a Slimming World recipe, which was okay. It wasn't my favorite, but I guess it was a Slimming World recipe. So it was made with wholemeal brown crumbs instead of batter. But yeah, I just basically did the chicken breasts and dipped them in some egg and flour, and then dipped them in the breadcrumbs, and then I just served them in the put them in the air fryer for about 20 minutes. Then for the sauce, I basically blitzed together carrot and onion in the food processor. I added chicken stock in there. I added the Aldi curry paste, although I did also add Mayflower curry paste slightly after the video because I just think it didn't have that much flavour. And then I added soy sauce in there and tomato puree. But I did make a mistake with this dinner. I forgot that I put the soy sauce in there, and then I put extra salt in afterwards, so I made it too salty. So to be honest, me and Darren didn't really eat it, but that was my fault because I made the sauce a bit too salty. But it would have been nice without it, but I think my mum still ate it. And then I just did it with some spring onions on top with some basmati rice. But yeah, I mean I would do it again, just better next time. I think then the next night we was moving furniture around and stuff because if you don't know, we've recently moved into my mum's house, so I just ordered Domino's for that night, and we just split a large meat feast pizza. I had a couple of slices each with some salad. I did a big bowl of salad in the fridge and I just left it in there, and I think I'll do that from now on when I do buy salad. And yeah, I just had it there with some garlic bread. But yeah, we basically had a plate of that each for tonight. Then for the next night, we had chicken parmesan for dinner. My mum had a friend round, so I usually do her and my mum a small plate each because they can't eat that much. So they had chicken parmesan with leftover lettuce again that I've had in the fridge, and I did it with some sweet corn and peas, and we just basically they had half a chicken breast each, and then me and Darren had a chicken breast each. But yeah, I don't think I managed all of mine actually because of my job obviously, and then I just put some little bit of salad cream on the salad, and yeah, that's what we had for dinner tonight. Next up, I made mac and cheese as it was requested by Darren that I make this, although I didn't manage to eat any of mine unfortunately. I just wasn't hungry that night, so I did put it in the fridge, but then it never got ate. So, and then Darren had his portion, but he only ate like a small bit of it, so it was kind of a wasted dinner. But I did make it anyway. But it was actually really, really nice. I did it with like a spiral pasta with some cheese on the bit I managed to eat anyway. But yeah, that's what we was supposed to have for dinner that night. And next up we had a Subway. I had a jacket potato with some chicken on it and some mixed salad and some mayo on top. It was a little bit better than the one that I used to live next to. But yeah, they're okay. They're not the best jacket potatoes ever, but they're still quite nice. So that's what I had for dinner that night. And next up, I made a chicken korma. I just bought it out with a bit more cauliflower because I didn't defrost enough chicken. I always forget that frozen chicken's a bit smaller than fresh chicken. But yeah, so I just bought it out with cauliflower, and it was just a korma sauce from Aldi and some basmati rice. And yeah, so I served that up for all of us, and that's what we had for dinner that night. And next up, me and Darren just had a double cheeseburger each. We just shared it on one plate and just had one burger each. These were the Iceland big tasty ones you could get. They were quite nice actually. They were £5 I think for a box of 4, and I just did them in the air fryer with some melted mozzarella cheese slices on top and just served them in some brioche buns. But yeah, that was all we fancied for dinner that night. So yeah, just 2 cheeseburgers, and that's what we had. Next up, I did sausage and chips just basically for everyone. It was just a quick dinner because sometimes I forget to defrost stuff for meals. So yeah, I just did. These were the Harry Remsen sausages from Iceland. They're quite nice. We did have 2 spare sausages, so I put them on the plate, but we did only end up eating 1 each anyway. But I just did it with some chips and just some frozen mixed veg for everybody, and I did serve it with gravy on top. And actually this was one of my favourite meals I had for the week, so yeah, sometimes simplicity is better, but that's what we had for dinner that night. Hi, so for dinner tonight I've made this chicken, tomato, bacon and spinach pasta. I've just tried it. It's a little bit more spicy than I thought it was going to be, but it's because it's got chili flakes in it. But it's from the Pinch of Normal one book. And then these are our dinners. So this is Darren's, this is mine, and then this is my mum's. She doesn't come back to work till later, so I'm going to cover hers up, and that's what we've had for dinner tonight.